It's officially boss time in All Elite Wrestling because Mercedes Mone is All Elite. Tonight, at the TD Garden in Boston, the women, the superstar formerly known as Sasha Banks, made her debut for AEW in a heartfelt promo. If I'm not mistaken, it's the first time we've seen Mercedes Mone on pro wrestling television in North America since May of 2022 when she had her incident with WWE. But now, in AEW, she has a brand new full roster full of brand new superstars, fresh matchups that she can match up with on future Dynamites and future pay-per-views. So, all in all, this is a big get for AEW. This, along with Will Ospreay, along with Kazuchika Okada, this is absolutely been one of the best, if not the best, 3 signings in a row when it comes to AEW. Pretty much on the same level as a CM Punk, Adam Cole, and Bryan Danielson way back in 2021, although these are a little bit more close together. But now, Mercedes Mone, they need to book her in a way that we know that she's a special attraction. They need to book her in a way that we know she is worth watching every single time she's out there. And to me, there's only 2 ways to do that. One, you have her go after the top champion in your women's division, and that, of course, is Timeless Toni Storm, the women's world champion. Eventually, they're going to get in the ring. They're going to go one-on-one, and hell, I'd put them together as soon as possible. I'd put them together at Double or Nothing for that championship. And Mercedes Mone is a star that you can bank on, and she could take that title off of Toni Storm, and nobody would bat an eye. And now we've got option number 2, an option that I mentioned a few weeks ago right here on this very channel. Because there's a certain female superstar that we haven't seen in months. A certain superstar that no matter what program, what feud, what match, what segment of the show she is in, people watch, people pay attention, people cheer, people boo, fans care. And of course I'm talking about DMD, Dr. Britt Baker. And Britt Baker versus Mercedes Mone, that's also money. That is also a bankable match for Double or Nothing. If you don't want to take the title off of Toni Storm as soon as possible, or this soon in her title reign, this soon in her run, to me, those are the 2 viable options for Mercedes Mone currently in All Elite Wrestling. Which leads me to my next point. AEW is also very, very known for botching and not presenting superstars or bigger stars, top stars, the way they should. You want proof? Look at Adam Copeland, the rated R superstar, the man formerly known as Edge. He's lost all his aura, he's lost all his special attraction. As hell, Christian Cage is more over in AEW than Adam Copeland, which is something nobody would have ever thought of prior to Adam Copeland debuting in WWE. And now we got Kazuchika Okada, a top star, former New Japan Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. And he's going after a mid-card title, after a mid-card champion in Eddie Kingston. Again, dropping the ball right then and there. So I hope, I pray, Tony Khan, please. I know there's some history between Mercedes Mone and Will Nightingale from New Japan Pro Wrestling and from their Japan days. I know there's history, but I'm hoping, I'm praying, I am wishing with all of my heart that we don't see Mercedes Mone versus Julia Hart for the TBS Championship, because the TBS Championship is the mid-card title of the women's division. You can't tell me otherwise. There is nothing you can do to tell me that is the top championship in AEW when it comes to the women's division. Just like Gunther, he's on the run of a lifetime, but he's the Intercontinental Champion. That is a mid-card title. There's a reason why we have Super Bowls. There's a reason why we have WrestleManias. There's a reason why we have World Championships. And there's a reason why we have top stars. We are able to tell them apart. As simple as that. And this whole business model from AEW, that everyone is on an equal playing field, everyone is the same, everyone quote unquote gets the same opportunities to reach the top, the pinnacle of the mountain, that does not work as a business model. It absolutely does not work. That's just my opinion, but it's a reason why WWE pushes the Hogans, the Shawn Michaels, the Rocks, the Stone Colds, the John Cena's, the Brock Lesnar's, the Roman Reigns, everyone. They push them to the top, and there's a reason why they are household names. And then you got the second tier, and the third tier, and the fourth tier. It is the exact same way in every single company. So AEW, please course correct when it comes to Okada. Have him go after Samoa Joe. Hell, have him just bide his time on the main roster until Kenny Omega comes back. Kenny Omega is a much bigger program, no title involved, than fighting over the Continental Crown. Will Ospreay, have him go after Samoa Joe. That's a dream match of it itself right there. Go after the world title. Mercedes Mone, have her go after Britt Baker or after Toni Storm for the Women's World Championship. You have big matches. Do not make the same mistake that you made with CM Punk by having him wrestle Darby Allin. Dream match, maybe. By having him wrestle Eddie Kingston. Dream match, maybe. I don't know, but there were much bigger matches at that moment in time. CM Punk versus Kenny Omega. Punk was in AEW for 2 years, injured, suspended, never faced Kenny Omega. AEW, do not make the same mistake. But I'm just happy Mercedes Mone is a part of AEW. And as far as that comment that she made, that she will eventually end up in WWE, timing, not the best. I'll admit that. But World Wrestling Entertainment, that is the number one pro wrestling company in the world, number one pro sports entertainment company in the world. Everyone on the AEW roster, on the TNA roster, and pretty much everyone on any roster, pro wrestling wise, professional wrestling wise, wants to be a part of WWE. So don't give me all this loyalty crap when it comes to business. And it was big business for AEW when Mercedes Mone made her debut. So with that said, what are your thoughts on the CEO debuting for AEW on tonight's Wednesday Night Dynamite live from Boston? Did you enjoy it? Are you looking forward to her future matches? Do you agree with me in the fact that she should be set apart from the rest of the roster? Give her much more of a special feel? I don't know. Leave your thoughts, comments, and predictions in the comment section below. With that said, I'm Alexis Carrillo. This has been Wrestling Talk, and I'll see you next time.